Does the devil really wear Prada? The answer is shockingly stylish. An ugly duckling among bold, colorful and extravagant swans. That's how people saw Prada at first. When the brand launched its first runway collection, critics laughed. But today, Prada is a multi-billion-dollar empire synonymous with high society elegance and luxury. Who's laughing now? The history of Prada is built on unexpected twists, contradictions and bold choices. But most importantly, on one extraordinary woman. I'm Ilona, and in this video we'll take a deep dive into Prada's extraordinary journey to success. If you love the complex world of luxury fashion, you won't want to miss this. Prada was founded in 1913 by Mario Prada under the name Fratelli Prada, Prada Brothers. Specializing in luxury bags, travel accessories and high-end leather goods, it quickly gained prestige. By 1919, Prada had secured the title of official supplier to the Italian royal house. The founder had traditional views, believing women had no place in business. He intended to pass the company to his son, but fate had other plans. The business went to his daughter Luisa in 1958, and 2 decades later to his granddaughter Miuccia. Even though the founder opposed female leadership, it was a woman who turned a $100 million business into a multi-billion-dollar empire. The true example of girl power, am I right? Now let's see the story of our heroine. Maria Bianchi was born in 1949 into a wealthy and influential family. But instead of stepping into the family business right away, she earned a PhD in political science, immersed herself in feminism, and campaigned for women's rights. She later even changed her name from Bianchi to Prada after being adopted by her unmarried aunt. Was it a strategic move to position herself at the forefront of the brand? One thing's for sure, it was a bold decision. Yet, despite her activist background and complex family history, she joined Prada in the 1970s.
Fashion and feminism are a bad combination,
she said once.
I had a lot of courage to do fashion because in theory it was the least feminist work possible.
Yet her deep understanding of women became her greatest strength. In 1978, Prada was operating with only one store in Milan when everything changed. Miuccia partnered with Italian businessman Patrizio Bertelli, who also became her husband. In a fashion house, the CEO and the creative director must be in perfect sync. Only then can the magic happen. And that's exactly what they achieved. In 1983, Prada expanded beyond Italy. Thanks to Miuccia's avant-garde vision and Patrizio Bertelli's sharp business awareness, the brand transformed from a local boutique into an international fashion powerhouse. Miuccia diversified Prada's product range and launched collections that blended old and new, ugly and beautiful, vulgar and refined. Their debut featured silhouettes inspired by men's tailoring, boxy oversized, yet undeniably made for women. This was the birth of ugly chic, a concept that redefined fashion. But the real breakthrough into mainstream culture came with the Hollywood film The Devil Wears Prada. This exposure turned the brand into a pop culture phenomenon. One of Prada's boldest innovations, the introduction of Pocono nylon, a durable, water-resistant fabric used for military tents. A luxury brand embracing one of the cheapest materials available? Unheard of, but the gamble paid off. Turning these once unlikely pieces into some of the most sought-after accessories in the world. Now, a nylon bag can cost $7,500. Elevating the ordinary into extraordinary. Now that's smart business. Despite ups and downs, Prada's growth in recent years has been mesmerizing. In 2024, the Prada Group's net revenue reached 5.4 billion euros, marking an 18% increase. The secret. Prada's younger edgier sister brand, Miu Miu. Launched for a rebellious audience, Miu Miu introduced a daring, playful aesthetic, expanding Prada's influence. Fun fact, it is named after Miuccia's nickname. I got this information from one of my favorite shop managers in Milan. Miu Miu saw a 93% spike in sales, reaching $1.37 billion, solidifying its position as one of its fashion's hottest names in 2024 and marking Prada the fastest-growing luxury brand, an accomplishment no competitor has matched. Lucia Prada is now one of the richest women in Italy, ranking second on their billionaire list, with a net worth of $5.6 billion. Lucia's influence is undeniable. She embraced disruptive innovation while always keeping the female form at the core of her designs. And of course, the world took notice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Ilana calls you, Ilana calls luxury.